Let's take a look outside. Now, we showed you a little bit of sun earlier, a little bit of breakthrough, so this gives you a better idea. Depending on which direction you look, you're getting a different viewpoint in Seattle right now. Down there by the water, pretty gray out there, Lisa, and that's the stuff that I really don't like to see after that beautiful weekend.
I know, we've just been so spoiled, especially because that happened on the weekend. Don't worry, Matt, that is definitely returning, and I'm talking about the sunshine. And I want to start off with that live picture that Matt was talking about again, too, because take a look at that. Wind speeds have kicked up a little bit, so you notice, we didn't really have any fog early in the morning, but watching for that later. But currently, winds are up to around 15 miles an hour, and we're feeling that breeze today, and that's just because of a weak little system pushing through. Nice little trough that actually triggered some of those late showers that we had as well. Currently 53 degrees, not too bad temperatures. I'm loving them here, just a little bit above normal. Typically we're right around 50 degrees, so just slightly above average here. Wind speeds, there they are. Sustain. Most of us out of the southeast here, around 10 to 15 miles per hour, depending on where you are. Winds up to around 5 miles per hour in Everett. Cloud cover still pretty thick for most of us. And as we fast forward later on tonight, in the next couple of hours, especially once the sun starts to set, that's when those wind speeds continue to calm down. I expect them sustained in the single digits. Overall, very, very light. And because of that, watching for more of that fog to develop here by tomorrow morning, especially when it comes to parts of the sound and even stretching all along parts of the Chehalis Valley here along the coast. Visibilities, at least with this particular model, which is one of my favorites, IBM model here, down to around 0, Centralia, Hoquiam, all the way to Ocean Park. So get ready for more of that fog to return not only tomorrow morning, but pretty much throughout the week. And that's just because of the setup. Not seeing a whole lot of change here in our forecast, and those wind speeds are going to be very, very light. Now, the temperatures currently, not too bad. 53 degrees over in Seattle, 50 Tacoma, down to Olympia, 47 in Everett, 51 Friday Harbor. And we're looking at temperatures in the mid-40s along parts of the coast there. Hoquiam, a little warmer for you, right around 51 degrees. Now tonight, temperatures start to fall, lower 40s for most of us. Not too bad, upper 30s again. And that's just because of the cloud cover acting like a nice little blanket, kind of insulating that heat that we've gathered during the day. Overall, mainly cloudy skies. Still not ruling out some sprinkles. This particular model showing some of that developing along parts of the coast. I do think we'll see some of those sprinkles even tomorrow afternoon, but most of us just pretty quiet. And just like today, not ruling out some sun breaks, but overall cloud cover pretty thick. So tomorrow, 48 degrees for that high, slightly cooler, mainly cloudy skies, waking up to some of that fog, watching for it to lift and clear up, and then we'll start to see some of those sun breaks. This is a shot outside of Stevens Pass. You can see that gray out there as well. Pretty cold temperatures in the 30s, and tomorrow we can expect them back in the upper 30s. Mainly cloudy skies once again, breaking for a little more sunshine. I'm thinking across parts of our passes, wind speeds in the single digits, and I want to show you this. Clouds slowly starting to break, watching for that sunset here. This is outside of the coast, and then temperatures tomorrow going to be a little cooler, lower 40s. That's about it with that cloud cover in place. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. I'm going to give you some time to absorb this. Tonight, 40 degrees. Tomorrow, 48, 50s. Back in the mix here Wednesday, Thursday. Still watching for that fog early in the morning, yes, but the good news is once it clears, we can expect more sunshine, especially finishing out the work week and kicking off the weekend. Then by the end of the weekend, cloud cover returns, watching for a new system headed our way that could trigger some showers by the end of the 7-day forecast.